Alright, so today we're going to get started on how to do an APA paper. APA papers are papers that are formatted a specific way. So, what is APA? It's a style. It's a writing style. And the style has a format. And the format is how many spaces, what type of font to use, how big the font can be, and how to cite the sources or the information where you got it from so that you give credit to others who did the research for you. Alright, so let's start here and let's set our paper up. The first thing that we want to do with our APA paper is we want to create a header. Now you can do this a couple different ways. A header is the part of the paper that's above the body of it, and notice when you double click up top it gives you a header. So for the header, what you want to do for APA is you want to click on different first page. That means the title and the page number that are on the first page will be different from the rest of the pages. So a real cool, easy way to do this is to create a header by inserting a table. So let's do one that has two boxes. Okay, and what this does is this allows us to control the space that our header is going to take up and not have to worry about, fixing it on down the line. Now we have these two. I want you to go in the middle until your mouse turns to a sideways arrow like this, and then slide that over to the right. This is where you're going to put your page number, and here is where you're going to put your title. So type running head and a colon and a space. Now your title is going to be all capitals, and so your title should give information about what your paper is going to be talking about. And for your running head, your title needs to be in all caps or all capitals. So my title is "The Air is Hurting Me. Pollution and Pregnancy." Alright, so now I'm going to click in this box, and I'm going to go up here to the top. See where this says align? I'm going to click it, and while my cursor's in the box, I'm going to click the right. Now the reason being is that I want my numbers to be right justified. So now I'm typing in a number 1. Now I'm going to format my table. And I'm going to go down to Table Properties. So one more time, I'm going to go Format. I want to format what? I want to format my table, so I have to click on it. So Format. Why is it not there? Now it's not giving me my table option because it's not in there. Let me click here so I'm there. There we go. It's important that you have it. Oh, obviously I still don't. Format. It's not letting me do it. So I'm going to click inside. Format. Here we go. So click inside the table. Click on Format. Table, and then go to Table Properties. Now notice it says Table Border. Now right now the table border has black lines. I'm going to change it to white and click OK. This now takes everything out for me and I'm all set. Okay? So now I click on my paper and I want to go to a middle alignment. This is so I can create my title. So the first thing I'm going to do is type my title again. The air is hurting me. Pollution and pregnancy. Now below that, I'm going to write my school. And now I'm going to go down and I'm going to type my name. Whoops. I'm going to type my classes. And then I'm going to type the name of my teacher. And last, my date. Now, I can put the rough draft due date on there, or I can put today's date. That's completely up to you. Now, making sure that visually that's in the center. That looks good. Okay, so now, here's the easy way to do it. I can scroll down to my next page, or I can insert a page break. This means it's going to skip me right down to the next page. Ta-da! So here I'm ready to go. Now I need to go back to my regular alignment because I'm getting ready to type. Now what's missing on this page is I need my header. What's an easy way to do it? Without having to do anything else, just copy the whole thing. Double click on header and paste. Take out the running head because that only goes on the first line. And now I'm going to go here and type in my number 2. And now it's my choice. I can either take the first part of my title, which is the air is hurting me, or the last part, which is pollution and pregnancy. So I'm going to make this my my running title, which we'll keep right there. Okay, so now it tells me I have options, and it's telling me my header format. It's got margins for it. I'm telling it apply, and now we're all set. So I have my running head up here, my title, my name, class, my teacher's name, and now I'm ready to start typing. So now as I think about my research, I want to think about what would be a great way to start my paper. Oh, now notice I have my font at Times New Roman and the font size is 12. My spacing is double and I'm preventing single lines. You're making sure on your custom spacing that there's a 0 before, a 0 after, because you want all your paragraphs to just line right up. Okay? I have my indent all set, and now I'm going to start typing. So I want something really catchy. So I'm going to start off talking about diseases. So what do asthma, bronchitis, low birth weight, and autism have in common? These are all problems that are caused during pregnancy and affects the growing baby. Alright, now notice this did not do what I wanted it to do. So it's lining up on the indent. So I'm going to highlight it and go to Format and look at Paragraph Styles. And it's called Update Normal Text to Match. And I want this to go back, but it's still not. So I have a suspicion that I have an indent problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my format. Notice where it says align and indent. And I'm going to go to the bottom where it says indentation options. I click on that. Aha, here's my problem. It has a special indent here. It says hanging. I don't want it. So I'm going to tell it none. Also, I'm noticing I need to have this at 5 on my left indent, and instead it's at 6. Easy fix. I change the 6 to a 5. I tell it apply, and it should line everything up, and boom, there we are. These are all problems that are caused during pregnancy and can affect the growing baby. Okay. How can these diseases, D-I-E-S, well, for a baby. Research over the last 25 years has proven the connection between our environment and our health. So I'm going to say research has proven the connection between our environment and health. New research is showing how our environment living the life of the newborn. So research has proven the connection between our environment and our health. New research is showing our environment. This is because the mother's womb or uterus is a micro environment inside the mother. Her macro environment is everything she breathes, drinks, eats, and experiences through her body. This is transferred to her growing fetus or baby. This paper will share the research results and also offer some advice on how to fight the negative effects of air pollution. Of air pollution on pregnancy. Okay. Ta-da! All right. So that's what I did. That's how I started this out. Okay. So now we're ready to put in our next page break, and I will show you how to start your research.